It's good to be with you again today. My name is Pastor Rick Malik of the Temecula United Methodist Church. Most every day as I begin my prayers and reflections for the day, I turn much of the time to Psalms. I find in many of the Psalms persons or communities of faith who are crying out to God. People who are in pain, people who are afraid, people who are angry. These many Psalms are known as laments. The faith communities and individuals vent to God their struggles and where they are sensing being attacked, the danger they find themselves. In many of these laments comes the confrontation with God. Where are you? Why have you let this happen to me, to us? Let me share with you the beginning of Psalm 22. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from helping me? From the words of my groaning. Oh my God, I cry by day, but you do not answer. By night, but find no rest. Though this psalm was written some 2,900 years ago, this cry of frustration and anger and hurt could be ours. We are so over this pandemic, staying isolated, wearing masks, distancing, not being able to go or do what we were able to do before COVID-19 shut down. We're witnessing the pain of African Americans and other people of color as they continue to be persecuted by systematic racism and exclusivism. Let me quote Peter Finch's character from the movie Network. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. That's what many of us want to yell. It's how we feel. We want God to know this is how we are feeling. Why, God? Why? Well, friends, I wish I could share with you the answer that would be the one. The answer that would end all of this. I can't do that. But what I can tell you is that God hasn't abandoned us. God showed that by bringing the prophets to the people of Israel and Judah, that God was still with them. God brought Moses to the exile. God brought David to unite the people. God brought Esther for such a time as this to save her people. God brought Martin Luther to bring religious freedom to people of faith as the Protestant Reformation began. God brought Martin Luther King to help raise the people out of bondage to new plateaus of freedom and justice. But we know there's still so much more to be done, to be accomplished, for that dream, for that reality to be fulfilled. And God brought Jesus Christ to teach us, to show us the way to becoming faithful disciples. And He died to free us from sin, from our sin. The grace of God is with us, known in the resurrection of Christ. As I read these Psalms, I realize these people of faith come to understand just this crucial point of faith. God is with us, among us during this difficult time, through all the pain and the anger and the frustration and the hurt, and brings us to a place of peace. Hear the petition from Psalm 143. With my voice I cry to the Lord. With my voice I make supplication to the Lord. I pour out my complaint before Him. I tell my trouble before Him. When my spirit is faint, you know my way. Save me from my persecutors, for they are too strong for me. The righteous will surround me, for you will deal bountifully with me. And let me close with some of the last words from Jesus to His disciples before His death. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid. God's peace is with us when we're feeling angry and isolated, afraid, frustrated, down, and yes, even depressed. And so I invite you to turn to the Psalms and find the hope and the steadfast love that God has for you. Peace be with you. Let us pray. Gracious and caring God, you are with us. You continue to journey with us. You continue to offer us the prophets, the sages, offer the peacemakers. You continue to offer us your Son, Jesus Christ, the resurrected one, that we might feel your peace, that we might have the strength and the ability to continue to move forward. You give to us the courage and the hope that we can, oh God, bring about change for justice. God, may your peace flow and fall down upon us like a river rushing through. Oh God, we thank you for that Spirit of yours that brings us peace. Amen. This is my 11th vlog. It has helped me to focus on where God is with me in my life and in the world during this journey. It has challenged me to continue to develop new content. So I want to invite you to send me faith questions, a faith issue or theme that you might like me to share some insights during my vlogs. I offer this invitation with these caveats. I don't have all the concrete answers. I will do my research, use my lenses of faith to offer reflections on these questions. Also, I may not get to your question or insight right away. Some of that is depending on what's going on in my life, what's going on in this world that I might want to respond to. But I think this can be fun. And I think you will have fun in contributing to my blog. So in the description bar is the email address that you can contact me with and send those in to me. Let's have fun together with these vlogs. Also get your survey in, the survey as to when you might be feeling ready to come back into worship after we get approval on our reopening the church plan. So please get those back to us. That will help us in our further planning. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And don't forget to worship with us. We have worked hard and diligently, and I think we've worked out a lot of the bugs. So we hope that you'll join us on Facebook this Sunday. Take care.